Hello and welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the lay of the land. Today, I usually don't make guide videos when I'm this early into a playthrough, but because this game lacks a little bit in certainty of, let's say, explaining things, I saw the need for explaining it. And by the end of this video, I'll tell you how to actually mold these blades and the shield, so stay with me. The first parts are a little bit easy for some players, for some not. For crafting anything in this game, you have to press tab, you drag things out of here, and you put them in front of you. Yes, and then you have to actually press R, and well then, actually, you can craft things. For example, first of all, you will never find the materials that you want for making your hammer and so on and so forth. For making them, you need like flints. This is for your basic hammer, and for your axe. There's no pickaxes in this game. There's shovel, hammer, and there is the knife and the axe for doing whatever you want. Then you put stuff on the floor, you will get this one. Usually if there's too many things that you can craft, there's an arrow here that you can just press, and that will allow you. This is the hammer you use for digging. This is for trees, and this is for the shovel. With the flint axe and so on, you can actually do things very much easier. For example, you will see that you can actually collect things. Yeah, you don't get to see what you're collecting, but believe it or not, if you just not equip anything in your hand and you hit a tree, you will not get any loot, okay? You'll have to use an axe to get a tree, and yes, these trees can actually fall, and they don't destroy the objects around them. But, look, you have, for example, oak log, 1.4, then you do this, you give it a couple of boom booms, and well, there you go, 1.7, and you can just keep digging, and you will get more logs. With the logs, you can just put them on the floor again. Instead of looking for sticks all around the world, you can put this log, you can make sticks out of the logs. There's a certain number of logs that are used for making every stick, so you need a little bit, see? Like that uses almost 200-ish. Let's say logs for making a single stick. So yeah, that's it. And then the same goes for the stone. So if you're on the stone, see, you can make these blocks. But well, that is not going to be it. So look for flints for making things. Then after you're done with the basics, just carry at least an axe, a hammer, and a blade on you. And by pressing Q and then pressing any of these objects that are here, you put it in your left hand. Yes. So before you have your shield, you can actually equip this torch like this, and that will allow you to actually see during the night. And when it comes to your bow and arrow, let me show you one thing. I will have to drop some little things here. Okay, so for example, if you want to actually equip a bow, give me a second. Assuming you have made a bow, well, this is how you actually shoot bows and arrows in this game. If you have the bow equipped, you can't shoot anything. On your right hand, you have to have the bow. On your left hand, you have to have the arrow equipped. And then you have yourself a bow, and you can just shoot it and attack things. Yes, that's it. The other thing is, different weapons have different let's say stats on them. For example, when you have the hammer equipped, your attacks against enemies actually pushes them back. So instead of using the dagger at the beginning of the game when you don't have any weapons or armor on you, we'll come to those parts too, you can actually equip armor like this or other things. I'm still like making things. I will make one for you just so you can see. You can actually use the hammer because this hammer actually pushes enemies back. They do much less damage to you. And don't forget to cook and eat your food. For cooking, the game doesn't explain it that much, but look at the fire, pick up things, put them here, and you can actually put them at the sides as well. If you just do this, see, and they will just go chus, and when they change color, you can just pick them up and you can consume them. But here I can't because that I don't have a space. Enough of it, at least. Oh, no. Don't burn that. Don't burn my hammer. Yeah, everything can go in a poof in this game. Yeah, and when you eat the food, you get the buff. There we go. You got this. And if you look here, look. Regeneration, increase health, mana, stamina, regeneration rate. Everything just goes up. And that's it. For the next part, there is a very essential thing. The map. Yes, if you go to crafting, you can go to general. Inside the general area, you can actually see this map. You have this paper, 2 of them. You make paper out of this. So just put 2 of these together. And then look at it. Create 1 paper. Create 2 paper. Look at the paper. Make the map. And by holding the map and pressing click, you can actually see where you are. It's a very big game. Yes, and it's not pixels, it's voxels, as they call them. So, well, be careful not to get lost. And having 2 pieces of map does not do anything. I tried it. It's just 1. So click and look at the map. You will see always where you are. You can't make marks on the map yet. But well, at least you know where you are and where you want to go. But, you know, pro tip, if you just make your base around this place and instead of running back to your base, just die. You don't lose equipment when you die in this game. So yeah, you can also tame horses. You will probably have seen it if you have played the tutorial until the end. But you feed tall grass and these things can actually be rideable. Also, if it takes damage, feed it tall grass, it will heal it. And you can actually have an easier time going around instead of this. Then you might be wondering why you can't see so many things. Now the good tips, actually, that are a little bit, let's say, not out of tutorial. Excuse me? What was that? Voxels flying. Go to options. Go to display. Repeating. Go to options. Go to display. There is field of view. This is it at minimum. Okay. Put it in 120. This is a blessing. Okay, play at 120 because this is just easier. It feels zoomed and you can't really see like the sides of you, so you get attacked more often because, well, your field of view is just bad. I don't know why they made it that small, and why they even have a field of view in this game. But yeah, increase it. You will thank me later when you see the difference. And next, for making these 2, you have to have clay and stone on you. For clay, just look around the riverbed. The color is kind of brownish. So when you see the clay, you can actually make things out of that clay. Yes, and one of them is this thingy. And for making these things, you have to actually put some kind of wood in the bottom section. Just press tab. See, I can take this oak. That's 11,000 oak in there. You can just put them here. And you can actually put your mud, your stone, your whatever, and so on the top section. That's not that, but for example, like stone or whatever, and it will just work. And yeah, for making your first pieces of armor, you will need the smelter. You make it out of stone, and if you sorry for that. Yeah, if you look just here, look, there are weapons, and yeah, use this back, please. Yeah, use it. It is a little bit confusing, but that's what it is. You can see almost all of the things that you can make. See, like stick, an axe, head, that's it. The hammer, then there's the shield, then there's this, there's the arrow, and then they just go on and on and on, and you can just check them out. Have a look here. You will definitely need to have a look there. For armor pieces, you need 2 of this, 300 of plate, and 4 of this so you can have it, okay? So, for example, let's say we want to make this, but there's a problem with that. Let me show you one thing. Okay, see, for example, you have 1,000 copper ore here inside of this thing. You need 400 of that, but first you will have to make these molds. You make these molds by cooking the clay there and making the terratora thingy inside that. cook it, and then you can make molds out of it. Inside one of these molds, there is this plate mold that you can see. See, this is the metal plate mold. When you put the metal plate mold, it has a small problem with it because there's no limitation of what can get from there inside the mold. The moment you open this thing, it will just pour every single piece of copper that you have inside of this and make that mold for you. See, like I made like 400 copper plates. But if I have like this 30,000, for example, look, if I put 30,000 here and it like melts and I do this, it will become problem. You know what? Look. Let's wait a little bit. Are you on fire? By any chance? Are you burning? Are you burning? Is the oak not burning? Do I need to put sticks there? Oh, well, that's bad. Oh, well, that's bad. Oh, no, I did not know that. Well, the things you learn. Oh, the things you learn. Okay, tall grass. I don't need you, man. This place is a mess. I need to take my time and just fix this. Yes. Yeah, see, now that it's melted, I have a lot of copper inside of that place. Okay, a lot of copper. If I press this, look, it will put that all 30,646 inside of that. And now I have no more copper. But do not be afraid. Do not be afraid, my ladies and gentlemen. Let me just put this here so I can actually show you. When you have that plate, you can actually grab that plate from there and put it back in here. And yes, it will actually make it go again. Yes, it can melt things that are made of metal and actually smelt them. For example, if you gather iron, tin, or whatever from the villages that are around, you can actually bring it here, melt them, and make, for example, your first iron hammer, or the other types of hammers and axes and knives and armor. So you don't have to actually go deep inside those little caves of yours. And yeah, I can just press this and it will just make the plate. And for the armor, as you saw, 2 pieces of armor. I got a plate. I just put these here. You put R, you craft the armor, and now you are almost invincible. And yes, you can make all of the pieces. For example, let's say I have the mold for the leg plate armor. I'll just do that. You will press F here. It will open this place up. It will make that. And now you are pretty tanky. Excuse me. What? Oh, wait. This is just a first piece. I need to actually have 2 of them. 1 second. Hey, there you go. I didn't have the plate. I didn't want to make it while you guys are here. Yeah, because, well, it takes time. Okay, and now we have this. This is a lot of armor, actually. Now I'm pretty tanky. You take much less damage from the mobs, by the way. Like, having armor and not having armor makes the difference of the worlds. And yeah, sadly, if you're not careful, like, you will always have this, everything turns into plate. And it actually consumes all of your fuel. There's no, like, limitation. So yeah, like, this thing is just a mess, to be honest. Like, I wish they could put limitations of how many things you actually get when you're opening this thing, like a faucet or something, but well, early access game. It just came out. Let's wait and see what they do with it. For exploring, finding caves, and actually finding things that you want to do in this game, and exactly for getting copper, let's say, I prefer going around nighttime because, give me a second. Hey, look. The reason why I'm saying go in the nighttime is because they have put these shiny rocks inside the caves that you can actually go down and mine. See, like, I can already see it from all the way over here. Because there's a lot of jungle and foliage in this game. You can't really see where the mines are. It's not just like Minecraft. Yeah, let's go down and just we will eventually find one thing. Like, the biggest mistake or the worst thing you can do to your save file is digging straight down in this game. Because there's no way of you respawning and you don't die from not eating anything. So your character can eternally get stuck inside the floor if you dig down. So be very careful when you're exploring places like mines in this game. And while you see light, you go inside and you will just have to look around inside and so on and so forth. Please take a torch with you. I would highly suggest having that little torchy on you because, well, It really is dark in this game. Like, it's not like Minecraft level dark. It is dark. And when you see these patches are actually what you can mine. There you go. And you kick it, and you get all of your copper that you want. And there's a very big difference between how fast you can mine with like a normal hammer and these kind of hammers. So yeah, try to just as soon as possible make this second hammer, because yeah, as you can see, like it just mashes through everything. And you can get the things that you want very much faster. And please don't do something like this, because if there is sand or anything here and you drop, you can't really make things like Minecraft, like put stuff under you and just jump and jump and jump. Yeah, this is a little bit different from what we had there. See, like you can go up like this, but once you're inside there, it has obstructed vision, so you can't actually make this and actually get out of there. So yeah, if you're down in a hole, you are there forever. So be careful about that one. Try to like do something like this at least, so you have a way out actually when you're digging. I don't want to spoil the game more, so you guys can actually explore it. Next time that we meet, I'll probably have a playthrough about raiding the villages and so on with the equipment that I have. So stay tuned, subscribe to the channel, and well, let's see you in the other side. I will get digging because I want to make a base out of copper and iron. So, yeah, see you in the next video, fellas. As always, thanks for the likes, thanks for the hypes. If you have any questions, ask in the comment section. I'm loving this game. I will play it a lot, and I will make a lot of guide videos about it. But most of them will be after I'm done knowing what the whole game is about. So, for now, just get it started and wait for the other ones to come. As always, if it's nighttime, I hope you sleep like babies. And if it's daytime, I hope, well, you don't get rushed by boar like I did in my first, like, 10 minutes of the game. He really did crush me. My ego was destroyed that day. See you in the next video, fellas. See you in the next video.